Hello, planner friends. Welcome to Behind the Designs, where I create a beautiful life through creative planning. I'm Stephanie, and today I'm going to be setting up my mini planner using the December 24 Deluxe Subscription Box from Jane's Agenda. So today is the day I am getting my planner set up for the holiday. We have Thanksgiving coming next week, and we're going to then be into December. It's crazy to even think that, let alone think that in less than, 40 whatever days that we're going to be into a new year. That's crazy. Anyhow, I've done my unboxing of the December 2024 subscription kit, and you can catch that video that I did just this past Friday. Today is Sunday. I hope you're relaxing and pulling out your planners to get yourself all set up for the coming week. While you are doing that, take a listen and view how I set up my planner. I'm going to go ahead and kind of jump in. What I did to get me started was I went through. So as you know, I'm in my chocolate Jane's Agenda mini cover, and I have the 2-inch discs. And so what I did to try and, prepare a little bit in advance was I went ahead and I took out all the guts of my planner. So that's all these right here. So I kind of just set them in here. So let me pull those out. And I think, there may be some changes, there may not be. And I may come back in to pull a few tabs. We'll see. We'll see how it goes as I get into it. I am going to pull out the Jane's Agenda fountain pen. I do want to put that into my new setup. This one's fall. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way so that I can get into the fun. All right. So I have, let's see, I have a few things off to the side. I'll bring it in because in order to get started, I need to get some new discs on here because, as you saw, I took off the chocolate discs because I want to get into my red discs, 2-inch discs. Here's some green page flags. I may or may not use them. I don't know. We'll just kind of tuck them up here. But let's get these out. These are gorgeous. Let's see. And then I'll get the cover out. So as you know, when I went through my unboxing, let's see, what do I need? 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have one that's challenging me. Okay, do I have what I need? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'll let that one stay in there. All right. So from the unboxing, you know that I have both this cover as well as the cover that came in the kit, which is the Merry and Bright. I really love this poinsettia cover, but I'm struggling to figure out what I was going to put where. So, yeah, for now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my cover on my discs because that's the beginning of everything. And let's see, let's start out with the back side. Let's peel this off, this plastic. And you may or may not hear in the background, my dog is annoyed because I have not stopped working. And she wants her treats and to go downstairs and relax. And I do too, but I got to do this first. All right, so you can see, maybe, can I get, let's see, I'm trying to get that gold. There we go. So pretty. So I'm going to get these on here, and then I'm going to start getting the pages back into my planner, and then I got to figure out the dashboards. So we all have a technique for getting the discs on. And for me, maybe you can see this. So what I do is I push on the one end and then I push the disc in, if that makes any sense. I feel like that helps to get it to go on easier without worrying about whether or not that plastic is going to break, which we don't want. So now that I'm getting this set up, my craft room tree is up, and I am just getting in the mood for all the festivities that come with December. And this is going to help me accomplish all of the things I want to do. All right, so I am going to peel this off. Again, when you're peeling off the thin plastic, it is super thin. Start on the non-punch side, work your way over, and then just kind of wiggle it off. And it just comes off super, super easy. I'm just going to make sure there's no plastic anywhere. And we're going to get this one on. Okay, so this one, usually the top one, once you get one on, it's a little harder. Again, all I do is I rock it in there, and I find that works great. You know, when I had my first cover, I was really nervous about, cracking it or breaking it. But in the end, I figured out my little jam with it. Okay, so here is this. Now, if you were someone who didn't want to have the Marion bright in the front, you could go to the back where it's just all the snowflakes and do that as well. Whatever works for you, it's your option. So I'm debating if I want to put it in my cover. So if you haven't figured out by now, I did pull back over my Nori green cover. Now you can't exactly tell it's green. Sometimes in the lighting, that may help a little bit. But it is green, and it is a gorgeous green. So I'm thinking, I think I'm going to get my cover in here and then start filling it up. Let's get any of these dusties off. Okay. So let's get the cover in. You just slide it in the back here. And for mine, I usually turn it around. And I try and slip it in that way. Okay. Oops. I don't think it's in enough yet, but I can worry about that later. The key right now is just to get it started. Okay, I think that worked a little bit better. All right. Yeah, so it's got it. I'll know once I try and shut it if it's in too far, not too far. All right, so I'm going to start getting these in. Now, there were some things that I did not pull back over, and of course, this will not go on the way I was thinking. In fact, some of these I probably could take out almost. And I think, yeah, I think what I'm going to do, I'll put it in for now. Again, I can always go back and take it off. Or take it out, I should say. So it had been asked, as I was, after I'd done one of my transfers into a new setup, someone asked the question, if the papers, oops, yeah, so the fact that there isn't a lot in here, the discs are kind of wobbling around, so that'll stop once I get more in it. But someone had asked the question whether or not, taking them in and out weaken the paper, and it can in some instances. Oops. As you can tell, I normally do this the opposite way. So maybe I'll try that. Let me get this down because it's very wobbly right now. Oh, you know what? Some of these will help to curb that. So let's get this on there. And it could be too because I'm on a very soft plush surface that it's causing it to not work as easily. That should help stabilize it a bit. Okay. So anyhow, the question had been asked if the paper gets, worn on the corners, the disc edge. And it can if it's done too often. But as long as you take them out, a few papers at a time, it should do okay. Meaning, if you do a couple papers at a time and you do, you just gently pull them out, you should be fine. And I don't, change it too often, so I think I'm okay. And I've just found that helps with keeping those corners good. I feel like it is really wobbling on me. Let's see. Plus, this is, it hasn't been broken in. The cover's not broken in. The discs aren't broken in. Okay, let me keep going. So you will notice I still have my fall. I will be changing that, but for now, to get this stuffed in there, I need to get everything in there. Let's see. This is a tab. And these go a little easier. And since they're more flexible, it's easier to get them on there. Same with these tabs. If you have them, you could run into the issue of them getting worn as you pull them in and out, but just, try and be gentle. Rock your discs back and forth as you pull maybe the stiffer or harder things out. And you should do just fine. I just need to get to a blank page. Okay. Because I do use my mini for both personal and business. So, I do have information in there that isn't quite posted, be it content or blog post, which content, same thing. So I tend to try and be just a little bit careful what I am putting out for view before I actually have completed it. Because I do adjust my schedule based on necessity. So if I had planned to do content on a certain day and I couldn't get to it, I will absolutely reschedule it, put it somewhere else in my calendar. So that means that I do use Post-its so that I can get my content where I want to get it. Okay, we're getting there. Our discs are a little more stable. Now, this setup video today isn't going to comprise all of my decoration, and there's a reason for that. And that's because I plan to, let me pull this out a bit. I plan to do some fun creative stuff for my December setup, and so I kind of just want to do that separately. So that I can, I've got a lot of Christmas stuff, so I want to make sure I pull out everything I wanted to use. Just checking these pages as I pull them to put them in. And then, things like, all your creativity shouldn't be done in one day. I feel like you should do something creative every day. That is one of my mottos. I just feel like when you do that, let me look at this one setup here. Okay, so this one I'm going to turn over because I'm going to have to try and put that in backward. It just gives you, when you do something creative every day, it gives you that chance to enjoy what you're doing. Now, this may be a little harder because it is a stack of paper. So I am going to see that I also have paper clipped. Let's see. This is not working out. Okay, so I just pulled that off so I can get that in there. It is a stack of paper, and as you can see from the title of that, it is a lot of content. So I do have a content section in my planner because I absolutely plan to use it as much as I can. So let me get these in. Now, these are some of the dashboards from the November box, and I will probably still use some of those because I definitely think that they're still good to use, without a doubt. I do have something in, I have notes. I mean, I am, without a doubt, this has been my most functional setup. As you can tell, I'm also still clearing my throat. I don't know if I'm going to get away from that for a while. This weather around here is just ridiculous. One day it's 70, the next it's 30. Okay, so this section here. Now, all of these tabs that I have used the page flags on, I will transfer over to these green ones. And I'll do that once I get everything in here, and that'll be part of one of my decoration videos. So definitely stay tuned for that. And, you know, as before, just hit the subscribe button so you can follow along, and then, you know, turn on your notifications. Okay. I'm going to get through this video, whether I'm coughing off camera or not. I'm going to get through this video. I do have a section in here for like health and fitness, and I do think I need to do something a little bit different with it. It hasn't been 100% functional yet for me. I'm still working on that. So that is something I am working on to improve, and so that I use it more. I mean, I do the things. I just haven't found that tracker yet that works. Okay, so this is, now it starts to get into, okay, so this is memories, right? This is a tab. I was using this paper as a tab. So I'm going to keep it there. As you know, this is my Thanksgiving section, and I think I'm going to pull a tab over for that. There are quite a few. Okay, I got one left. Parts of these that I have completed, both in my Thanksgiving one, but also the Christmas insert. So I am steadily plugging along with that. Oh, you know what? Some of this came off, I think. It must have. I don't know what that is. Let me see. There is gook in my planner. Let me see. Let me take this out. Let me see if it will just come off. Okay, so it seemed to wipe off. It's either from here or from here, because I think this was backed up to it. Maybe because it's so stuffed. I'll just keep an eye on that, just to be certain. Okay, and then this for sure is my tab for my Christmas. So that is definitely going back in there. Let's see. All right. We're getting there, little by little. Yeah, I mean, this has an ink on it, but I don't know if that's what it is. Now I feel like it's everywhere on me. So let me go ahead and put this back. Okay. I'll just keep it the way it was for now. I may need to fix that. Let me see. I need to make sure. Okay. Obviously, some family watches my videos, so I don't want to have anything coming out like stocking stuffers or presents. Want to keep that secret until it's time. Okay, so this was my notes section. We are now near the end. And let's see. So this will very soon will be coming out. I mean, these were my 2024 planner lineups. It was kind of like my planner sheet, but I've got stuff coming up on that. I have 2025 somewhat lined up, I think. It's going to be a bit of a change, so yeah, stay tuned. More coming on that as well. Lots happening. It's the end of the year. It's time to get those plans all set and ready to go for 2025. I have a lot of note paper in my notes section because it allows me the opportunity to go there and just grab a paper out whenever I needed it. All right. And let's see, projects. We'll go here. And then, of course, I have some project sheets just in case I need them. I think one of the things I won't be doing is a, what do you want to say? Like, what do you call a movie list or whatever for Christmas? Because, well, I've already started watching them, so. I realize it can't be Christmas every day because if it was, well, then it wouldn't be so special, right? So, yeah, but I've already started watching them. I like when they come out. They came out early this year, it seemed. Either that or I just never noticed it last year. Okay. Look how cute. That is gorgeous. All right. So here are my other items. We have, of course, my snowflakes. Now, I put everything in this cover just so I can kind of contain it a bit. Yeah, you know, I don't know just yet. So let's see. Can I get this paper to unstick? Let's see. Okay, so that's the back cover. So see, here's one. Let me just tuck this around. Okay. So yeah. Oh my gosh. I have to really think about what I want to do. And I have been, but I haven't come up with a solution yet. Okay, so these things I'm going to put aside till later. Okay, goals. I got to put that in the section. Now I do have the 3 tabs, the side tabs. I am going to use them. But, see, even that's cute. I mean, you can't go wrong. I picked this up because I knew I probably wouldn't see it again. So I knew I had to get it while it was out there. So that is one of my options. So let me just pull out quickly. Okay, so here was this. I was wanting to use this right here. So the bird wasn't, this one was, I'm just looking. This was, oh, and then this one was one, this. Okay. So these are very Christmas, so I think I'm going to get those in the back. Okay. I know I need a lot of tabs. That's all I know. Or dashboards. So let me set this aside here because that is going to go into the goals section. I do have the 3 side tabs, but I do have this tab, so I may relabel this since I now have that area that I'll be able to use. I did not pull those in simply because I'm debating how I'm going to do this. So let's see. Okay, so here is the cover. And let's do this. Let's just kind of set these in here. Here's one. Here's two. And here is three. I like the fox, but I feel like that's not very Christmassy. Meaning I might use that later in a different month. Okay. So, let me talk this out with you. My initial thought was I was going to use these trees because I have this little fascination this year with the Christmas trees, pine trees. And then right before going on video, my daughter asked me if I wanted this cup. Yes, please. I will take it off your hands. I love the trees. But, okay, that being said, but then there was this very Christmassy look where I really loved that pine tree with the bulb coming through. So I think what I'm going to do for now, because this does have pine tree in it, and that may change at some point, but for now, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to put this here right now. I may still change back to the trees at some point. But for right now, I want this because that just is right. So adorable. Okay, and then let me get my dashboards in. So we have goals, which are, I feel like my sweater is just giving off all these fuzzies, and it may be. Okay, so goals. Let's see. Let's kind of spread these out. So I have 5 of these and 4 of those now, and I have, let's count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because I had the one up here, 7. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do, let me get the bird. Okay, so I'm going to grab the bird and put the bird here. But I have to put something else here for the moment. Okay. So this is my newly created newsletter section, and that may end up being what I make this tab because I'm going to be putting in those side tabs. But for now, I like the idea of, the bird, the pigeon carrying the messages. I don't know. It's a thing. So I figured that would look cute for newsletter. Then let me go back to the goals. And I think I'm going to get some of these into the back. Okay, so agenda, which is going to back up to this. So you know what? I think for agenda, I'm going to put the tree. Because I do have some creative things coming. Stay tuned for that. And then I have, okay, so then I have the shop, which is, this is something I haven't colored in yet. So, what if, I think maybe no, that's a different one. Let's see, shop, is there anything with presents? Okay, that I know is going to be home. So let me go ahead and just put that in under home. Oh, you know what, right here. Ta-da! Okay. So home is going to be the sweaters. Okay. So see, so pretty. And then, so there's this, and I'm looking at my data. Okay, so I think I am going to change this to that. Okay, yes, the shop. Now for my agenda, let me bounce around a bit here. And that was the other reason I was looking at the trees, because of this adorable little pine tree page finder. So for this, move that aside, and let's see, this is going to be agenda. Let's see, we're going into, we've got one more week, right? Right. So for now, I'm going to put this here. Okay. Woo. And look how pretty that looks against that. Yeah, so pretty. Okay, and then we have, so we've got the shop. I got to color this in still. And let's see, this one's okay. This one, I think, let's see, do I want to do this? I think I want to do this. Wait, let me get behind the tab. Actually, this I'm going to do here. Right? Okay, and then this I'm going to do here. That way everything is covered, right? That works. Okay, then I have home. And let's see, I've got this one. Okay, the other thing I haven't really used much is the finance. So I need to do more for that. And then let's take for self-care. Let's put this in there. And then for sure with the memories, I want to do, what was this for? I want to do this one in this section. So I do want the colorful one, I think. What have I got left? Yeah, let me do this one here. Is that right? Yes. And then I have an idea. Okay. And then I've got notes. Okay. And then I've got this one here for my reference. I do want to kind of keep it covered. So I'm going to pop this one in here. Okay, what have I got left? I'm not going to use the cover at the moment. I just grabbed it because I do love how it looks like under there, but I need to not use it. Okay, then what have I got? This is going in there. While I'm thinking, I'm going to put this in here. Okay, I definitely want to keep my fountain pen there, and then I have my friction Point Knock 04 pen, which I really love this pen in the mini. Like it works amazingly, but I may need to. I think I got something stuck there. Because you know what? I want to use one of these. I think I'm going to have to figure this out. I'm going to have to, pull out. Oh, does this not have a thing? Oh, it might fall through. Okay, we'll go back here. No problem. Okay. I will, get those in on another way. All right, so I have one dashboard left, and I think for now, I will put that under projects. So this is mainly just a project listing, so that I know what I'm doing and when. Kind of a brain dump. All right, let's get these over. We working? We're good. All right, and then I've got the goals, which I don't have those things just yet. The side, I have them. I misplaced them. I'll be honest. I misplaced them, so I got to find it. So for goals, I'm pretty full, but I do want to get this in here because I'm going to need to, these are going to be tough. Okay, you know what? I'm going to get these in there, but I'm just not going to do it right now because I need to get the tabs for that, which are going to add bulk, which means I got to take something out. No two ways about it. Something is going to have to just be filtered out, probably like paperwork or something, like the extra note paper. All right, so where are we? Look at how cute. So I have my snowflakes, and I have this. So this is the big no card. This was the other reason, and like I said, I may still change it. That's the beauty of your planner. You can do whatever you want with it. I don't know that if I have it nearby, where did I put it? Agenda. So anyhow, the tree, I had like that tree theme going on. I'll show you. So I showed you this already. Let me just put this here. Okay. So goals are going to go in later. These I will have to keep in my pen pouch. This I'll be using. I have my 2 cards. I do love this poinsettia. Okay. Reminds me of why it's there. Let's see. Where was my... Those are memories. Let me pull these over here. Okay. I think that this, and I'm not done decorating. This is just from the kit stuff. I like this idea. Like if I did it in gold. Or maybe I'll use my snowflake. Let's see, can I do this? I feel like it's not going on right. Did I grab too many? Nope. Let's try this other one. Okay, for whatever reason, it is poking out. Why is it doing that? Probably because it's too thick. So let me do this instead. Let's see if this will work. Because these cards are kind of thick. So let's try it this way. Yeah, that works just a little better. Not perfect, but maybe that will flatten out. Right? I like, oh, this I can probably take out, right? Did I use something there? I didn't. Oh, right, because I was going to take out the, hold on. Okay, so from here, I was going to take out the, so I have 2 of them. So there's Hello Fall and then the leaves. I think I'll take the leaves. Hopefully I did not ruin that. I just ripped it out and I shouldn't have. Okay. All right, so this was going to go, now that I sidetracked myself. I'm not sure why that's doing that. It's kind of bugging me. Okay, so this has to go here because this was just a placeholder. You know, I did this on camera, the Thanksgiving dinner, and the deer was, let's see, let's go. Yeah, I'm not 100% yet about these flags. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I'll have to look at them. Okay, so I went to grab one of my clips because I wanted to, I don't know, there's something about the deer and the trees. It kind of makes sense to me. So let's do that. Maybe not on his face. Okay. That works for now. All right, so this is going to go in later. I got to work out that snowflake issue. I am going to keep the cover as it is for now. Let's see if this closes, because it is chock full. There it is, 2-inch discs. Yeah, it does stick out just a little bit, but you know, it's not horrible. All right, so the only other thing I think I may want to do is I do have the nori clip. I think I want to grab these. Maybe do this. I haven't used this before, honestly, so I don't know if it'll bend my cover or not. It shouldn't. Let's see. It's full. It is bending it a smidge. So I think I'm going to use that in a different way. I don't want to ruin my cover. So I will try this here. Just as a safe keeper for the, I don't think this is in far enough. Let me try pushing it in now that I have all the paper in there. Let me try doing it more. Okay, let's see if that worked. Are we good? We've cleared the path. Okay. That works. I have everything in here I wanted to get in here. I've got my pens, my fountain pens. These will be in a separate pouch. I have my goals and reference that I plan to do something with once I get my tabs in here. But here it is. Here is my lovely planner. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with it. And then I've got these page flags that I am going to get done. I have decorations coming up. Stay tuned for that. You definitely won't want to miss that. I'm going to be trying something that I'm a little bit afraid of, not because I haven't done it before, but because I'm not sure how it's going to work with this. Just a little teaser for you. Okay. I think I've got everything for now that I'm going to go in. This is not 100% finished, so definitely stay tuned for more. But it is. Look how pretty this is. Ooh, I'm so happy to use it. Okay, I'll stop. Merry and bright. So pretty. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today for this wonderful Merry and Bright setup. And I ask that you please like this video and consider giving it a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button so that you know when I post all the mini stuff coming between now and the end of the year, and then some. Mini's kind of my go-to right now, so if you love mini, subscribe. All right, so this is the deluxe box from Jane's Agenda. There's nothing really to link for it other than it is the deluxe box. And there is a discount code in the description box below for you to use. it will not work on your subscription, but if you're purchasing something else from the store, you may want to give it a try. It'll give you a little bit off your order, and that every little bit helps, right? Okay, so I hope you have a wonderful day as you create a beautiful life, one plan at a time. Thank you for watching.